Friends, loved ones, we are gathered here today to mourn the passing of the TBR dice game. For the past couple of months I've been doing this game that I made up to pick my TBR, and I really liked it, but I've recently gone through something that means I can't do it anymore, and that something is I've gotten rid of about half of my TBR. I'm unhauling some of it, and some of it is just going into storage for now and will be pulled out later in life. But right now my TBR has gone down from about 250 books to about 100. For me this is growth. I don't know what you're gonna think of it, but for me this is a positive adjustment. So today, to pick a TBR in a way that we have done before, but that is hopefully a little bit fun, we are doing prompts in a jar. So I have a whole bunch of prompts in there. I don't know how many I made up, but I made up a bunch. And we're just gonna pick them and then follow the prompts. I'm gonna show you first. Bam! A comforting book. Okay, so this is a book that feels comforting to me. These are the two that I had in my head for this prompt. Sincerely Secretary of Doom by Jennifer Croft and The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi. This is the second in a series. This is the first from an author I haven't read before, so this is a little bit more risky. This has been on my TBR for ages. So maybe I do really want to read this. I'm gonna go with this one. Because I do really want to read it. Is that okay? Is that okay? Why am I asking you? It's my TBR. I say it's okay. Okay, prompt number 2. I'm going to write down to the bottom. I don't think you can see. Bang! An old series. Okay, so this is continuing in a series. That's the aim of this prompt. Third one? No. Okay, these are the 4 that I want to pick from. I've got Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I have Slaying the Vampire Conqueror, which is part of the Crowns of Nyaxia series by Carissa Broadbent. I have Sunbringer by Hannah. I feel like I'm saying her name wrong, but that's how I read it. And Powerful by Lauren Roberts. Powerful because I feel left out of all the people currently reading, what is it, Fearless? And I have 2 books I need to read before I can catch up with that. Sunbringer because Godkiller was a 5-star for me, so Sunbringer would be a good one. Slaying the Vampire Conqueror because it is where I am at in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. I need to read this one before I read the next duology. And Wild Eyes because I really liked the first one. That's the entire... Oh, what do? I actually think that Sunbringer has the highest chance of me liking it, so I'm gonna go with Sunbringer. Like I said, Godkiller was a 5-star. I really enjoyed it. I think these editions are just stunning. Yeah, they're not overly long. It's like 250 pages, which is pretty good for a fantasy. So I'm going with Sunbringer. Okay, next one. Oh, I've got two. Help me. Oh, there we go. Finish a series. Ooh. Okay, I have these 3. I have Finale by Stephanie Garber, which is the last book in the Caravel series. I have As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson, which is the last book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. And I have A Dream So Wicked by Cassandra Odette, which is the last book in the Entangled with Fae series, which I haven't finished. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be Finale. I haven't enjoyed that series at all, but I feel like I have to read it in order to read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. Maybe I should read it to get it out of the way. Nope, I'm choosing Joy. Between these two, this one terrifies me, and this one is a light-hearted good time. I think this one is going to be a 4-star. I think this one could be a 5-star. But I think this one's pretty traumatizing. What have I got so far? Oh, I've already got a light fun fantasy. Okay. Let's go with Good Girls. Nope, As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. That is book number 3. There are other prompts that A Dream So Wicked could fulfill, so I'm not too sad about letting that one go. It's getting all really crumpled and they're all stuck together. Ooh! A book club book. Okay. I love a book club, but I'm never on time with book clubs. So I have 3 options. These are my 3 options. So this one was Sarah and Destiny's book club, maybe last month, maybe the month before. Whenever this came out, it was their book club pick. This one was the Literally Dead book club's pick a couple of months ago, and I really want to read it. And this one is a local book club's book pick, and they're meeting at the end of May. So I would actually be on time if I read this one. I kind of want to make a video about this and read some other romances at the same time, or some other new releases. So I think I'm going to save this one, and this one might not happen on camera this month. Basically I'm just looking for an excuse to read this. That's my entire justification for picking this book. I really want to read this one. It's so cool, and I love horror, and I love Grady Hendrix. So that's what I'm going for. Fight me. Okay. Oh, this one's open. This one's open. I didn't see it. A new series. We've got all the series prompts. There are only 3 and we've got every single one. So this is starting a new series. Okay, I'll tell you the 3 I'm thinking about. I have Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. T. Kingfisher is one of my favourite authors, so I really want to pick that up. The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater, which I have heard nothing but good things about. And Iron Widow by, oh my god, please don't kill me, I'm gonna butcher her name, Ziran J. Zhao. I love the creator on YouTube and have heard good things about the book. I think it's pretty wild for a YA book. So those are the 3 new series that I want to start. I do already have a YA book. I also have a lot of fantasy, but I don't think I have a non-fantasy series I can start. I'm gonna go with the T. Kingfisher because T. Kingfisher makes me happy. Right, we're gonna pick the last one really, really quickly before my battery runs out. Double genre? Okay. This isn't going to make sense to anyone else, but it makes sense to me. The idea is that the book encapsulates 2 separate genres, so that could be fantasy mystery, or it could be sci-fi thriller, or it could be historical fantasy, or historical horror. There basically is 2 genres. The ones I thought of for this are these 3, because historical mystery, sci-fi thriller, fantasy mystery. I thought I was going to go for this one, but looking at the TBR I'm less sure, because I have 3 fantasies on there and I'm already reading a fantasy. Oh, maybe you'll have to wait. I think I'm going to go with Dark Matter. Because it feels like it balances the TBR. These are the books I've chosen. You're getting a good shot of the double chin there. Sincerely Secretary of Doom by Jennifer Kropf. Sunbringer by Hannah Kanner. As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. And Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. those are the 6 that I am going for this month. The other thing that I just wanted to let you know is that I did read all but 2 books from last month's TBR, so I am carrying those 2 books over to this month, which is why they weren't up for grabs here. They're staying on the TBR card. They are still options for me to read, and they are Bookshops and Bonus and The Undertaking of Art and Mercy, which I've heard is a very springy book, and it's been very nice weather recently, so maybe I'll pick that one up soon. I'm going to try and record myself reading these 6, so if you're interested in any of them, subscribe and you can see that video when it comes out. Other than that, my battery's gonna die, as always, so I'm gonna go. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye, bye, bye.